Talks, sponsored by Lexus of Las Vegas and Lexus of Henderson.
Instead of making the usual New Year's resolutions, make 2020 the year you tackle your financial bucket list. Local financial advisor Brad Zucker from Save Money Advisors is here with tips to get you started. So Brad, what should we do first?
Well, when it comes to a bucket list, which is really having all your ducks lined up before you kick the bucket, just like traveling or bungee cord jumping, this is to be on our list. And the first thing really is elimination of the debt. Student loans, credit cards, home mortgages. Americans have debt, $14 trillion of it. And credit cards are cracking 17% interest, so we want to tackle the high interest rates first. That's where we're wasting the most money.
Yeah, so in terms of eliminating the debt, that is really important, but how do you allocate your money? Because that is a huge part of eliminating the debt.
What you want to do is organize it. Go from the lowest debt to the highest debt. You want to work and pay off the lowest debt first and make the minimum payments on those other cards. Once the lowest debt is paid, go on to the next debt and then the next debt. Eventually those cards will get paid off, and then you're ready for the next bucket list, an emergency fund.
All right, so emergency fund. So how do you build that up?
Well, emergency fund, which is money you access for unexpected expenses like a medical bill or a home repair. I recommend to my clients 6 months of their expenses, which might sound like a lot, but a bucket list goals, those should be ambitious anyway.
All right, so of course when you come in terms of saving money, that all comes from your income. So
absolutely. How
do you know how much to allocate?
Well, once we've built an emergency fund, now you want to bump up your retirement savings. And I do recommend for our clients to save 15% of their income. And by doing that, you'll take advantage of the power of compound interest. That helps your money grow faster. Unfortunately, most people don't understand the value. And Albert Einstein called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. It's that valuable.
All right. So we have a lot of planning involved here. So in terms of creating that financial plan, what do you need to know?
You know, one of the biggest fears that we hear of people fearing they're going to run out of income in retirement. So you need to work with a financial professional that listens to your goals and concerns and puts together comprehensive financial plan that includes retirement income, long-term care planning, and estate planning. So these three areas and more make up a comprehensive financial roadmap that will safely see you through retirement.
All right, so you do have a plan in place now. So what do you do with that plan? How do you know
when
you launch it?
You want to launch it off, and again, organize all the credit card debt. Start looking to cut back on expenses that will free up new dollars. That could be gym memberships that are not being used, old telephone landlines. They will really free up some good dollars to put away into retirement savings or to help pay off those debts.
Yes, you really have to put all that time and work through all of that. So of course, it's really important to have somebody with you in terms of looking at all your finances. Thank you so much again for joining us today.
And thank you.
Yes, and as usual, we have Money Talk segments running at our 6 a.m. hour here at Good Morning Las Vegas. And Brad Zucker always with us here. We'll be right back after this break.